Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I'm currently making dinner and I'm making a curry. And I was feeling pretty good about my timing. I got the bowls out, realised I hadn't made any rice. So we're 20 minutes behind. Not sure what's happening here. Manny feels like he's a bit at a weird angle. It looks like his shoulder is in the way of his arm. Are you comfortable there? Thankfully, apart from the fact that I forgot the rice. Oh, I need my painkillers. I look at the devastation. Can you guess what I'm watching? From this, if you know, you know. So excited for the next episode. This was last week. All of the weekend I was making the Christmas candles, and today I'm having a bit of a breather. Well, not a breather. I'm going to do some like computery stuff, because my back is killing me. I think being hunched over a table for hours and on end was not good for my back. Yeah, the food was really nice last night, but it did take an extra 20 minutes because I did forget to make the rice. It was not an intentional delay. I might have gone slightly overboard with the bacon. It's crispy. I do like it crispy, but it might be a bridge too far. So Vlogtober this year was a bit of a dry run for Vlogmas. Like, do I want to do every day? Do I want to do every other day? We'll see how you like it, we'll see how I like it, we'll see how easy it is to maintain. Well, I can tell you for almost 100% sure we're going to be doing every other day, because yesterday I got up, I think we talked. I got up like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, full of here's what's going to happen today, and instead I just played video games all day. In fairness, I did stream/film them for a channel that makes me absolutely no money, but that's how I spent my day. I was supposed to do so many things, one of which was vlog, and instead I got waylaid, you could say, and did things I was not supposed to do at all. I kind of need the every other day situation so that I can kind of catch up with not doing the things I'm supposed to be doing on the days that I'm supposed to be doing them. Also, that totally was it. The little notches around the spout, that was totally the fix. I can't believe it. We've had this for like 2 years, I want to say. What do you mean pot noodles not a normal breakfast food? Totally is. Also, I'm still on my rewatch. I can't wait for today's episode. And I don't think I've got any clues from watching all 4 seasons again from the beginning. Look at little Manny. Look at little Manny. He's just a baby. He's fully snogged. Just a baby. I've been upstairs filming and editing stuff, so he's been downstairs by himself, I know. And he's very sad about it. He's very sad. I know. It's been a bit manic recently because we've been here, there and everywhere, and there's a lot of football in the evenings, and then I've been doing stuff with other people, like on Zoom and stuff in the evening, and then I went out on Saturday night. It's all been a bit kind of disjointed for Manny, I think. Sometimes he gets a bit cross with us because, like, especially when Lee comes home and then goes back out again with Milo, Manny's like, oh, I thought we were going to sit together. I thought we were going to have a bit of a chill. So if Lee comes home, we do the normal routine. Lee goes in the gym, he walks Manny, comes back, we'll have tea. If then Lee comes back out to do something, Manny just barks. Like, where has he gone? Where has he gone? I know, you get cross about it, don't you? I don't imagine that he does that when I go out. But when Daddy goes out, I know, it's upsetting for you. So sometimes he just needs to be bundled up in blankets and apologised to. Manny was just sitting with me and had a proper cuddle. He was like leaning, came up and like leaned his head against me. Could barely stand to leave him, but it's pick-up time. So I had to. I almost brought him with me. But he'll definitely poop in the car. Fun fact, years before it was like a regular occurrence that he had accidents because of his issue with his nerves. I once took him in the car to, I can't remember why. Anyway, I took him in the car and he had an accident, like practically before we'd even left our estate. And it was like, in the back seat, in like the, what is this called? Oh my God, I'm covered in hair. I mean, that's the sign of a good cuddle with Manny. You know, the thing that the seatbelt goes into. Is there a word for that? Honestly, is there a word and I've forgotten it? Or is there not a word for it? Anyway, that thing. That's where he did it. That wasn't fun to clean. I just finished a live with Emma. That was really fun. We haven't done a joint live in the longest time. And I don't think we've ever managed to do it on YouTube before. We used to just do it on Instagram. I think so. Anyway, we are relaunching not to just overwhelm you with even more channels, but I think you might even still be subscribed to this channel. We are relaunching our Em and Kai channel. If you are interested, we still have all of our content over there. You know, like our Style on Toast, our DIYs, our random reviews, cocktails. There's so much stuff on there that I went down a rabbit hole. We've got old lookbooks from 10 years ago. So I kind of I don't know, I made those videos public again. And we're going to do kind of lives over there. And our podcast is going to move onto that channel just so that we can both access it and we can both, I felt like after the first season, I wanted to make it so that we both could do it rather than it just be mine. Because it was just a bit of a, let's see how we like this. And we do like it. So we're going to continue it. So let's make it more sustainable. And in the spirit of splitting everything out, as is my 2024 way, that is what we're going to do. So yeah, I'll link it for you below, but you may find that you're already still subscribed to it because lots of people are. Now I'm going to get the hottest bath I can stand. I'm so achy. I don't know if it's stress. It tended to be, when it's really bad, my back and shoulders, it tends to be when I'm having a really tense time. I feel like I've been okay recently. I don't feel like I've been in a particularly tense mood, but I don't know, because it is the worst it's been in ages. The bottom of my back is a lot better though. So when I did see the chiropractor a couple of weeks ago, I do think that did help me. But my shoulder, like I'm struggling to sleep at the moment. So I'm going to go and get a really hot bath and hopefully that will fix things up a little bit. Testing out a new coffee. I'm just setting up the machine for tomorrow morning. What is this called? Yashima. And what appealed to me, apart from the fact that it's a large bag and it was a pretty good price, is it is resealable, which is difficult to find. And I've already got coffee all over the counter. Difficult to find. Ooh, I don't know why. I thought it was going to be more... more difficult to get into the coffee than it was. So of course I've got it everywhere already. But I will let you know in the morning how I find it. I've also brought down all the clothes that I want to wash tomorrow. Lee said the other day something that made me laugh because it's completely legitimate. He said, you just understand how I have so much washing because I wear the same clothes all the time. Like, I literally wear the same clothes constantly. And yet I have two big baskets of washing. I think I know what the problem is. I think the problem is I only do my washing like every couple of weeks. So it feels like a lot, but I've brought it down because it can't live in the bedroom any longer. And when I get up in the morning, I will see it. The coffee will be made. I will see the washing. I will put it in. Whether I remember to take it back out again, that's the separate issue. But I can do something to set myself up for success tonight. And I have done both. Lee bought this. I've heard of various barista milks, like, you know, like Oatly, that kind of thing. Thing that's supposed to be velvety milks. And I think for the most part they're nonsense. But they could have like a higher fat content. It could make it easier to be like a thicker, oh my God, I'm so cold. Can you hear it in my voice? Consistency. So we'll see. We're testing this out today. Also, that was the worst night's sleep I've had in ages. It took me forever to get to sleep. And that really hasn't happened since I came back from Hong Kong. she says. I went for like a day. But something happened at that time. Well, it feels like I reset, and I just have slept so well since then. So it's really frustrating because last night before we went to bed, I was like, maybe I'll go and get melatonin. I thought, no, I don't want to start that cycle again because I become reliant on it. I convince myself I can't sleep without it. But last night I was really mad at myself because I struggled. Honestly, I think the milk was exactly the same as every other milk. I don't think there was anything special. But the coffee was really nice, really nice. The only thing about that Smeg coffee maker that we've got, obviously it looks beautiful on the counter. I like the features that it has, like that I can set it up the night before, but I think you can do that with basically any coffee maker. I wish that it would keep the coffee warm. So I have the coffee made at like 10 to 7 in the morning, and I can make that first cup. But if I want to make more, I either have to put the coffee in a thermos, or I have to heat it up. And that's not really, I would love for it to have a function of like, keep it warm for several hours. That would be ideal. And I'm going to try and forget that that is a function that I would want, because otherwise I will probably buy another coffee maker. Another day, another pot noodle. Also, it's kind of like, it's that in-between weather. I'm too cold, I kind of want a blanket on, but I'm not quite warm enough to be wearing a jumper all day. Annoying, isn't it? Speaking of jumpers, I have had quite a few questions about the ones that I made and put on Etsy, so I will link them below. Probably need to put them somewhere permanently so you can go and see them. It was just more of to make them available, but a lot of people have asked about them. So I will link them for you, the pink one and the black one. And a couple of people also asked whether or not the original beige Just Tired one was available. On the Etsy shop, there's like, I think the first picture is pink, but there are multiple options. So you can get like the Just Tired in black and various other ones as well. But yeah, I also got a question this morning about whether or not I was going to do more mugs this Christmas. I really hadn't thought about it, but maybe. I wasn't expecting as much uptake as there's been for these little sweatshirts that I made for myself. Right, I think that's going to be it for today's vlog. I'm just gonna cook this pot noodle. I let it be. Wait a minute, I nearly forgot my soy sauce. Nearly forgot my sachet of soy sauce. What a world. What a crazy thing that would have been. Also, part of me thought then I was totally going to make a mess of it. Just like splatter it all over my cream cardigan. That would be so... Oh my God. Do you know what I just saw? This pile of washing, which reminded me that I did put a load of washing in the washing machine this morning. I mean, it's only lunchtime, so that's fine. That's pretty good going. And another example of, this is why I need things out. I need to see them to be reminded, because I completely forgot those clothes even existed. So I'm now going to put another load in, but what am I going to leave out in the world? I suppose it's just going to be the clothes that are drying on the landing that remind me there are more clothes. It is particularly good timing to do all this washing today, because tomorrow I'm working late, which means before I start work, I can challenge myself, let's make it more fun, to put away all of my clothes that are dry and clean. Also, I wanted to mention this, in case I didn't mention it last time. These are awesome. They are detergent sheets. Let me show you what they look like. I think these are cheaper than pods. They feel like they're going to be, I don't know if they're better for the environment, but they feel like maybe they would be. They're flat. This is just like soap, dissolvable sheet of soap. And then you can also rip it in half if it's like a small load. Great. It's just such, it takes up like no space, which that's got to be better for the environment, right? She says, eating a pop noodle out of plastic, but you know, whatever. I'm really enjoying using these. And anything that makes monotonous tasks like laundry fun and interesting is a win, Do you like this? I found this star hanging around at just exactly the right time because I've got some major breakouts going on right now. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Tonight is Milo's football. Where? Okay. Tonight is Milo's football, which means I'm going to be sitting in the car, possibly doing a live. We'll see how I feel. Possibly seeing penises I didn't want to see. And in case you were wondering, that's the recycling pile. I know, I live in a sty.